Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video regarding simple moving averages and what is the time or length that I find the most useful. So before I begin, I would just like to mention that this is an educational channel. All views expressed over here are only for education purposes. So please do not make or take any financial decisions based on the views expressed over here. Kindly consult your financial advisor before you take any financial decisions. Also read the disclaimer below. With that said, let's proceed. Guys, as you can see on my screen, I've got the crude oil chart on the 15 minutes time frame open. I'll go to 10 minutes time frame and it's currently using SMA 15 200, and there's another oscillator I'm using at the bottom. After using multiple moving averages over multiple time frames, what I have found is 15 is uh, the most useful length for using SMA. So if you see the SMS over here, this is an indicator where you can use up to, I think, 7 or 8 SMS. In this, I'm only using 2. The first and second, I've disengaged all the remaining. There are up to 10 SMS that you can use on this. So it's amazing. We will use this from scratch, and we will use the bottom indicator also from scratch so that you know how to build them. So let's just get rid of everything and then build it up from scratch. All right. So we will remove all indicators. So this is how the crude oil chart looks on the, this is a chart I think from the 19th, and we are on the 10-minute time frame. So how do we build this with the indicator? So we'll first, you can use one simple SMA, which is SMA. If you type, you will get this simple moving average, but this will only give you one. There is one over here that gives you a whole lot of moving averages. I think it's this one, simple moving averages by stocks in box, this one. All right. So stocks in box, save it to your favorites. There we go. All right. So there's so many moving averages that are there in this. What we will go ahead and do is we only want to use 2 moving averages. So we will uncheck the remaining. We don't need 10 moving averages. We will also uncheck the labels and values at the bottom. And the 2 moving averages that we want to use is 15 and another one would be 200. All right. So we'll be using 15 and 200. Color for 15, we'll be shifting between green and red. Let's use this red. So that's how that will look. And for 200, we will use a single color, which will be this purple. You can use any color which you find appropriate. And the chart would look something like this. Now you can see over here, it was moving sideways, how beautifully, but when it goes over here, it cuts, and this is the right time to short. It comes correctly at the 200 SMA, takes a bounce from there, it goes up, and then this indicator again turns green. That means the time to buy somewhere over here. It goes up again, comes down here, the green line becomes red again. This would have been the position to short and to carry it right the way up till here, and then it was towards the closing. Now to further solidify this, we need some kind of a double check. So we'll use another oscillator. This one is called, I'll just type in WT, and the one we are going to use is called the wave trend oscillator. I've been using this oscillator the last 15-20 days, and I find it extremely good. All right. We can see over here there are a lot of people who have marked it as favorite as well, and so it's by Lazy Bear. All right. So click on this, follow my settings. So what I'll do is I'll uncheck these two at the bottom, which I generally do for all indicators. The first one, I'll just go to full color. The second one, I will go full color. The third one, I don't need. The fourth one is which one? The fourth one would be, no, I don't need the fourth one. The fifth one, I will go full color. and I'll make this a line. On the sixth one, I'll make it white, and I'll go full color. I don't need this. I don't need this. All right. So this is how it look. Follow my settings. What you see on screen is what we want. I hope you have nailed it down. We have just increased the color to 100% in all of these. And you can pause and recheck the way it is currently used. And this is the way we want to use it, okay? And we don't make any changes to the input. Let's just leave it the way it is. The settings we'll leave the way it is. Only color we will make it more useful so that it's more, it's more visible to us what we want to see, and that's about it. So what's happening over here is the red line is showing an upper kind of a band, the green line is showing a lower kind of a band, the gray line in the center is kind like the mid-range. And if you notice over here, when it cuts through, when this red line, when this green line is becoming red, you can see over here also, this has turned and it's going to cut the top and go below that. So it's a double confirmation that we are going into a dip. All right. Then it comes all the way over here. And then when it reverses from this 200-day, when this 200 simple moving average, you can see over here, it's turning over here, the curve as well. And when this red line is turning green again, you can see it's cutting the 50% mark and going up. And then over here, it's reversing. And then this green line turns red again. And then somewhere when this cutting across the 50% average is giving you a reconfirmation to short. And then it turns over here again. And then towards the end of the market, I generally advise people not to trade in the last 1 hour, at least don't trade. So on this day, it was first a consolidation. So according to me, we got 3 chances to trade on this day. One will be to short over here. The other one will be to go long over here. And the third one will be to short over here again. All right. So this is how the crude chart would have looked. Let's see natural gas. Oh, natural gas was all the way, just one way going all the way down. So it didn't even try to cross the 200 SMA once, and it was most of the day below the red line. Gold, again over here you see gold, green is becoming red. Cut over here, it's cutting into the top line, going at taking the dip, cutting this line. And somewhere over here, when you see it reversing, is the time to come out. Silver, again, you see this green line is becoming red over here. It's cutting into the 50% mark over here. Here was the time to go high to buy, because red line was becoming green. It was cutting into the 50% mark over here somewhere. This was the time to go long, and this was the time to go short. So SMA simple moving average 15 is one of the most, I think, practical simple moving average to use, and we support it by using the 200 simple moving average, which gives it a some kind of a reference. All right. So in my view, this is how I'm currently using my charts. I'm definitely using the wave trend oscillator quite a bit, and over time, after using many simple moving averages, I've found 15 to be the nice sweet spot where it works on most charts. Even if you're using Indian Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, and mid cap, and you're using the same SMAs, 15 and 200 on a 5-minute chart, they work pretty well. The wave trend would be the same settings. All right. So go ahead, use the settings. So SMA 15 and 200 and wave trend oscillator at the bottom, and let us know what your findings are. And I hope that this video was of some help to you. If you like the video, then kindly like and subscribe to the channel, share it with your family and friends. And I'll see you in another video. Take care. Bye-bye.